Previously, on Spider-Man and Wolverine, many Spider-Man and Wolverines from across the multiverse have been killed, fallen at the hands of the deadly supervillain, Arachnix. It all started in a parallel universe, where the 616 Peter and Logan are teleported by this reality's Reed Wizards in a desperate attempt to stop Arachnix's reign of terror. But unlike the 616, in this reality, everything is different. There are no superheroes exist in this world, just a government agency led by Victor Von Doom. But villains are there, the Avengers, and it is led by Arachnix. They are terrorizing the whole world, but hearing this, Logan decides not to help them, as this world is not their problem. But then Reed says he really needs their help to avenge his wife's death. Her name was Mariko Yashida, who in the 616 is a lost lover of Logan's. Arachnix killed her. The Yashida cop hired Reed. They brought him to Tokyo, and there he met Mariko. The two fall in love, and they eventually got married. Arachnix also worked there, but he became obsessed with Mariko. He stalked her for years, but when he realized he could have never have her, he then murdered Mariko. And hearing this, Logan gets pissed, so now he decides he has to help Reed to avenge his dead wife and also free this world from the evil superheroes. So tracking the scent, the two arrive in a sword, and there they are confronted by the evil Arachnix. But as the fight begins, none of their attacks are working on the evil. It reveals Arachnix has every abilities of both Peter and Logan: spider-like agility and strength, organic webbing, sharp claws, and also healing abilities. Basically, a fusion of Spidey and Wolverine. And then he reveals they are not the only one who tried to stop him. As in the ceiling, it shows multiple dead bodies of Spider-Man and Wolverine. Arachnix has killed them all, and now it is their turn to join their dead counterparts. Welcome to Comicstube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 8 of Spider-Man and Wolverine. You can get the previous parts on this playlist. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up in the flashback. Reed has recently married to Mariko. They are so much happy with each other, but there is someone who is jealous of them. Peter Logan, a low-level employee at the Yashida Applied Science. At that time, Reed didn't realize that Peter Logan is obsessed with Mariko. He wants her in his life. But that moment, an irradiated spider escaped from the lab and it beat him. And from that moment, everything changed. Now in the present day, in that sword, Peter and Logan are struggling against Arachnix. None of their tricks, their techniques are working on the evil. Whenever Logan approaches him and cuts him into pieces, he quickly regenerates. It feels he is made up of waves. His healing ability is much more quicker than Logan's, and then he throws Logan to a wall and he breaks inside a room which is filled with multiple accessories of the Avengers. As Spidey becomes alone. Arachnix then jumps on him, beating him left and right, and as Peter falls into the ground, Arachnix then takes the opportunity. He charges on him with his claws to finish him off, but then he gets blasted off, and it is Logan. He gets a huge blaster gun from that room, and the impact makes Arachnix weak. But the evil doesn't stop there, it makes him more angry. He again jumps on them, but before he could reach them, Logan then blasts the upper ceiling and drops the entire debris on top of Arachnix, which gives the two enough time to escape the place. They return to Reed's place, and they both are angry at him, especially Logan. They both want an answer. Reed has betrayed them, as he already sent multiple counterparts of them, and they are all dead. Reed knows all this, and he didn't tell about that. So Logan gets furious. He grabs his collar and demands Reed to send them home now. But Reed says it's not that simple. Multiversal retrieval is relatively easy, but returning is challenging. He can't do anything about that. They are now stuck in this reality. Logan gets pissed, believing this Reed is useless, and he leaves the room. As Logan goes outside, Reed then tells Peter, for years, he has been searching for a specific kind of them. His crusade has brought him into contact with a lot of Spider-Men. One thing they all have in common is a sense of responsibility. But the thing is, they all had the same powers. But the 616 Peter and Logan are different from them, as Peter has the early warning symptoms, which he calls spider sense, and Wolverine has an adamantium skeleton, which the other Logans didn't have. So that's why they all died pretty easily by that evil Arachnix. But now Reed believes they are the only one who can defeat Arachnix, as they have the extra powers which their counterparts didn't have. They can end Arachnix's terror. Outside, Peter meets Logan. He seems pretty upset, so he wants to know the reason. So Logan then says he wasn't the same man who fell in love with Mariko. He was kind of an animal, a beast, but Mariko didn't care. She saw the good inside him. But in the present day, Mariko is alive, got resurrected by the Gorgon, but Logan doesn't have the courage to go see her. And looking at Reed, he thought what he could have right now. All he ever did is brought pain in Mariko's life. So Peter comforts him, telling Logan, don't be so sad. All he has to do is to apologize to her, speak from the heart. Peter knows she will understand. But right now, they have to prepare for the fight, and Peter thinks he has got a way to stop Arachnix without getting them killed. They need to use Avengers as a distraction, and when they get busy, that time they will take out Arachnix. After some time, the two heroes join Reed in a jet, and he explains further that Arachnix doesn't have a spider sense like Peter's, which means he can be distracted. So while the two heroes keep him busy, Reed then uses technology to kill Arachnix, and the only place they can put on this fight is Latveria, which Reed hates the most. But right that time, Spidey is alerted by his spider sense. But before they could do something, the jet is destroyed by Hulk Panther, Gamma Irradiated, hero of Wakanda. They drop in Latveria. Spidey safely lands using his web parachute, but Logan gets smashed into the ground, and the trouble begins as both Peter and Logan are confronted by a bunch of supervillains. They are beating them left and right. Peter is blasted right in the head. He is critically injured, and the two find themselves surrounded by the Avengers army. Namor as Guardian King of Atlantis, Psy-Hulk, Gamma-powered Psyche, Ultron Fist, cybernetic wielder of the Iron Fist, and also the Hulk Panther. While the two heroes are fighting the fused villains, Reed then points his special gun from a safer place. He is waiting for Arachnix. He is determined to end his life and avenge his wife's death. But he made a huge mistake. As he is spotted by Arachnix, he throws his web to his face. Reed tries to fight it off, but he can't, and soon it suffocates him to death. Arachnix killed Reed, and holding his dead body, he then challenges both Spidey and Logan, and Arachnix is determined they can't escape. They are going to die tonight. And with this, the chapter 8 of Spider-Man and Wolverine comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please share your thoughts on the comment section down below. And if you are new here, please join this community by hitting the subscribe button, like this video and share them with your friends. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.